Hello, Your Majesty. I'm sorry. It's lovely to see you. What's wrong? I've known you long enough to know when something is wrong, Your Majesty. Oh, would you like me to get the court physician? I believe he's out collecting herbs and things like that, but I'm sure that I could find him if need be. Well, I'm of course happy to give it a go. I am just the physician's assistant, but I'm happy to help. What seems to be the problem? You think you're cursed? Well, that's not good, is it? Alright, what makes you think that you're cursed? I mean, not that I don't believe you, but sometimes people think that they're cursed when it's really nothing but just having a bad day. Okay, well, Your Majesty, you and I both know that you've had trouble sleeping for quite a while. Okay, well, nightmares are not good, obviously, but again, you've had your fair share of nightmares for very, very long. I don't think that that's indicative of being cursed. Oh. You know, that's not normal. No, waking up from a nightmare to a big ball of swirling dark energy around you, no, that sounds like a curse to me. Okay, are you sure you don't want me to get the physician? He's much more well versed at this sort of thing than I am. Alright, well I'll give it a go, of course. You know I'd do anything for you, Your Majesty. Well, why don't you have a seat? And you tell me where you think you picked up this curse, alright? What do you mean you don't want to tell me? Well, I sort of need to know where the curse came from if I'm going to take care of it. You know, there are different kinds of curses from different beings, different energies, all sorts of things. So I kind of need to know where you got this or who you think cursed you. Your Majesty, how long have I been the physician's assistant at the court here? Okay, and then how many times in that time have you come to me with slightly more embarrassing or uncomfortable things that you didn't want the court physician to know about? Right. And how many of those times have I ever betrayed your trust and told the physician or told your father, the king? Never. Exactly. And I'm not going to start now. You have my utmost confidence. But I do really need to know where you think you got this curse from. What were you doing in the forest near Ocelon? You know that region is off limits from the... Okay, I can see why you didn't want the court physician to know. He would certainly tell my father. What were you doing there? I'm sure there's lots of energies calling to people there. But there's a reason that they're off limits, darling, and having a curse put on you from all of that dark, murky energy is certainly one of them. Of course I'm not going to tell. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. We'll take care of it, and then we won't need anyone else to know, okay? It's going to be all right. I'll do whatever it takes. But first, I do need to try to learn a bit about what sort of curse it is, okay? Yeah, there's different kinds, there's different energies, all kinds of different things. So I think I need to start out just reading your energy just a bit. Is that all right with you? Okay. You just take some deep breaths. I'm just going to take a look at your aura. Just sort of get a feel for your energy, okay? Okay. say you've been having nightmares, seeing this swirling ball of energy around you. What other symptoms have you been experiencing? Any drainage of energy, difficulty eating, intense mood swings, anything like that? Okay. Interesting. Okay. It's definitely a strong one. I can tell you that much. Are you sure you don't want to get the physician? I'm sure we can convince him. We can come up with a story so that he wouldn't know where you got it. Okay, that's all right. I'll try first. I'll do everything that I can, I promise. But if I can't fix it, please let me get the physician, okay? Okay, I'll have your back. We'll come up with some sort of an explanation. Okay, well here, let's start with this. This is just sort of to help see where your energy lies and where it is out of balance. Okay, so don't pay attention to me. I may be getting a bit close to you to examine how your energy reacts, but I want you to just watch this pendulum, okay? It's made up of different kinds of crystals, have to do with the different energy points in the body. So I want you to just watch this pendulum as it swings, alright? That's all you need to do, just watch my pendulum swinging. Pay no attention to my hands or anything else. Ignore my hands, just watch the pendulum, okay? Okay. Just keep watching the pendulum. If you can't see it for a moment, that's alright, just focus on it as much as you can. Anticipate when you'll see it again. Keep watching the pendulum. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. No, just don't worry. Just keep watching the pendulum. Just watch the pendulum swing. Okay. I'm going to make it go in sort of a circle. Like that. Yeah, you see? Just keep watching it. Don't worry about anything else. Just watch my pendulum as it swings in a circle. Hopefully it keeps swinging in a circle. There we go. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Well, it's obvious that it wasn't a curse put on you by any sort of sentient being, I suppose. It wasn't like there was some sort of an elf or another creature hiding in the trees that cursed you. It's more likely that it was a curse of residual energy from the tragedy of Ocelot. Which is why that area is off limits, by the way. Okay, hold on one moment, I'm gonna go get something, just a second. Let's see, where did that go? Here we are. We're going to start out by just burning a bit of incense. Now this one in particular, this is rose incense. Now rose is often used with love spells, whether that be romantic love or self-love or something like that. But it also is excellent at encouraging communication openness. So, burning some rose incense may help to loosen that hold that the curse has on your energy. Open your heart just a bit, just a little bit, to help let me in. I know that you trust me. We've been through quite a lot together. I hope that you would trust me. But sometimes when we're under a curse, we don't always think logically. And subconsciously, your spirit may be trying to protect itself, which is good. That's of course our instinct to protect ourselves in dangerous situations. But if you're going to allow me to help you, I need to just get rid of that death grip that curse has on your heart. Okay? Okay. Let me go get a candle and light this. Here we are. Just light the tip of it. It will burn for a moment. Yeah. Just let that burn. And it will go out. And it will smoke for us. There. Can you smell that? That calming, gentle scent. It just helps you relax, find inner peace, willing to open yourself up to the healing. Why don't you just follow the tip of that incense just for a moment, okay? Just follow the tip of the incense around a bit. Just really let that do its thing as it smokes. Burns ever so gently. Good. Good. You're doing a wonderful job, Your Majesty. But it will get you feeling better in no time. Don't worry. Close it, dear. You smell that? Yeah. Just a very nice, gentle, healing scent. The scent of rose. It's a lovely one. Alright. I'm going to place this just over here, right by us. So we'll keep smoking, keep burning, as we continue to look at this energy of yours. It's quite a stubborn one. I hardly did anything at all. Well, we'll keep the rose burning. Hopefully it will just help ease the process a bit. Sometimes removing a curse can be a bit painful. Maybe not physically, but emotionally, spiritually. It may be a bit difficult. But don't worry, Your Majesty. I'm right here with you. Okay? Okay. I have something else that we can try, alright? Just a moment. Let's see, where did I put it? Here we are. This is a very special feather. A down feather from a white griffin. Griffins are incredibly powerful creatures. I'm sure you know that. You have faced your fair share of them, haven't you? But white griffins in particular have the tendency to bring about something quite exciting when you see one. They're supposed to be a beacon of good luck, of hope, A white griffin is quite a rare, majestic creature. And the feather of a white griffin carries that energy of luck and hope and goodness and purity. So I'm just going to take this feather, I'm going to brush it over you, just ever so gently, okay? Okay, just ever so gently. There. Just brush, 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 brush. Does that feel alright? Okay, good. Brush, 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 brush. Now this way. Brush, 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 That seems to be loosening it a bit. Yes, that's good, that's good. Okay. Maybe a bit more of that. Brush, 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 Does that tickle a little? Yes, I'm sure it does. But how does it feel? How does your spirit feel? A bit better. Good. I'm so very glad. It's quite a powerful thing. The feather of a white griffin. Brush, 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 brush. Good, good, good. Okay, that does seem to be doing some good. But I think we're going to need something just a bit stronger. Why don't you hold on to this feather, okay? Like I said, they are quite the beacon of hope and healing and luck. So you hold on to that. And we'll try something else. Okay. Now these are a bit strange. They're little silver finger claws that have been blessed by the priestesses at the temple of the Lady Fate. I don't use them very often, but they are quite powerful in fighting negative energy. We'll see if we can't get rid of that pesky curse with some of this, eh? There. You see, and then I could just sort of come in here and pluck away some of that negativity, hopefully. Especially since it's been loosened up a little bit by the feather and by the rose incense. I think that I may be able to just pluck some of it away with these silver claws, alright? Okay. So just hold quite still. This might feel a bit strange, energy aura-wise, but just hold still. Take some deep breaths, okay? Would you like me to breathe with you? Okay. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Good. Breathe in. And out. pesky residual curse. I'm going to need to break it up a bit more, I think. There, and then I can sort of... There we are. Okay. Just really get in there on your aura. It's definitely going to take some time, isn't it? It's alright. It's alright, Your Majesty. We'll do whatever it takes to cure you of this curse. There we are. Are you going to tell me more about why you were in the forest near Arsenal when you know it's forbidden? You don't have to. I'm just the physician's assistant. What do I know? I don't mean that like that. You're the royalty. You're the crown elfling. I'm just nobody. But I'm a nobody who knows that you're not supposed to be where you were, where you got this curse. Just saying. I'm glad I'm not nobody to you. Although I doubt that your father would feel the same way. There we are. This is starting to break up a bit. Yes, definitely helping. You think your father is hiding something? About why the curse of Orsolon exists. The thought has crossed my mind, I suppose. Who am I to question a king, though? I'm sure he has a reason for it. There we are. Well, at least the druids are making some headway in cleansing the area. Although the closer they get to the city of Orsolon, the more dangerous it's going to get too. Had some of the strongest court druids in here lately, from dealing with all of that awful negative energy. It's quite a taxing task. But you just thought you'd go in there on your own, eh? I know your father is not always very forthcoming with you. I'm sorry. I know that's a frustration for you. It would be for anyone, wouldn't it? Okay, I think. Okay, that worked. To break up some of this. There's still definitely some curse clinging to you though. Let's try something else. Okay, just put these back. Would you mind, Your Highness, if I had my oracle cards read your energy a bit? Would that be okay with you? Okay, let me go get them. Just a moment. sure you remember these. We've used them before. Sometimes just to tell our fortunes. But they also are quite an insightful tool when it comes to healing. Especially when healing the spirit. There's all kinds of different cards here. Different pictures on them. The guardians of the forest. And each of the different cards is a different element of the forest. Perhaps a creature, perhaps a place, perhaps a season. All kinds of different things. And each card represents a different emotion or state of being as well. So, I'm going to shuffle these up where you can't see them. And I'd like you to pick a card, okay? Now, these should give us some insight into what more needs to happen. Okay? Alright, why don't you pick a card? That one? Are you sure? Okay. The rest of these turn. The storm spirit. The card of chaos. It's quite telling, isn't it? There's quite a lot of chaos inside of you. But I don't think it's all from the curse. If you don't mind me saying, Your Majesty, you are incredibly burdened with your future, with the expectations that your father has on you, with how you feel as though your father is not entirely honest with you. But it's your responsibility to get to the bottom of it, to protect everyone. You always want to protect people. But sometimes that takes a toll on you, doesn't it? I think what this card is telling us is that the reason this curse has grasped so tightly to you is because it sensed the chaos that was already in you. And it's really just feeding off of that. Okay. Put that down for now. Yes, there's still definitely quite a lot. Quite a lot of this chaos. And I think the card is right, that it's not all entirely from the curse. Let me grab something else, just a moment. Here we are. This is a healing crystal. It's one of my favorites, by the way. It's very powerful, it's very protective, it's very grounding as well. Lots of wonderful benefits to this stone. This is a pure hematite palm stone. Hematite is a lovely colour, sort of a pewter, almost metallic. It's made up quite a lot of iron. It's a very strong stone. In fact, many cultures around the world have used it as, they would grind it up and put it into paint, make war paint out of it. not only is it very dark, but it also is very, very protective. So it was said to protect them in battle. And it is a stone that encourages quite a lot of protection, whether that be physically from an arrow flying past your head, or from more spiritual energy attacks as well, which is quite protective. It also can help encourage clarity of mind when you're struggling, and like I said, can help you feel very grounded. Now this is a palm stone. It's quite heavy actually, it's got some solid weight to it, but it's very smooth and it's very nice to just sort of hold in your hand and rub it. It leaves you feeling quite grounded. Sometimes when our anxiety, when our worries, when our burdens are getting too difficult, all you need is just something to hold, to remind you of who you are, of where you are, that you're safe, that you are enough, no matter what, and that you are protected from the things of this world who may try to tear you down. And that even if you are in dangerous situations, that you have people who are on your side, no matter what. So, why don't you hold this, okay? Hold that in your hand, just sort of rub it in your hand a bit. It's quite a healing stone. Hopefully that will help you feel a bit less chaotic inside, a bit more grounded in the here and now, less worrying about everything that's going to happen in the future, and more just focusing on the good, everything that you have right now, right in front of you. Okay, if you hold on to that, I've got one other thing that I'd like to do. I think we're going to just sort of pull away the rest of this curse. Now that you are more grounded, and we broke up quite a lot of it with the silver finger claws, but there's still a bit of it sort of floating around, okay? Let me get something else, just a moment. Let's see, where did you go? Here we are. Now these two little tools might not look like much, just a little brush and a little wooden comb. But this brush is made from the hairs of a Pegasus, freely given, of course, never taken. And the Pegasus is quite a majestic creature, quite pure and strong. And this little brush is excellent at brushing away negative energy. And this little wooden comb also might not look like much, but this little comb was carved from the fallen branch of a willow tree near the centre of the forest, quite close to the fairy hovel. It was actually blessed by fairies. Again, always freely given, never taken. You don't take. And this is excellent at combing away, getting some of that tangled negativity, getting rid of it too. Okay? So we're just going to take both of these little tools here and brush and comb away some of that other negativity. Alright? Okay. I'm just going to There we are. How does that feel? You know, one of the good things about negative energy is that it does tend to get tangled up. Like your hair, in a way. And it's actually rather simple to comb it out. The tangles get stuck on the teeth of the comb. And then we can remove them without damaging your good energy. It doesn't get tangled. And the good energy is far more rooted to you than outside negative energy. So with the comb, it just sort of pulls away. So we'll just comb some of that out of here. Comb, and brush. There. How is that feeling? Good. Good, I'm ever so pleased. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. Not quite finished yet. One more thing. Let me put these away. Just got a few different runes here. We're just going to cast a cleansing and protecting spell on you, okay? I've got some celestial runes, powers of the cosmos, in a little cube, and then some healing runes here too. Perfect for healing wounds or healing energy as well. So let's just cast a little spell just to make extra sure that curse is gone. There we are. You ready? I'm just going to push this energy into you. There. Good. Again. Good. One more time, I think. There. Now, how are you feeling, Your Majesty? Good. Good. Your aura it's looking much, much better. Do you mind if I use my pendulum one more time just to check? Make sure that everything's okay. Okay. Now again, I just want you to watch the pendulum. Don't worry about me or my hands or whatever else might be going on, just watch the pendulum, okay? Just to get a good read, make sure that your energy is doing alright. Much better. Much, much, much better. Lovely. That's wonderful to see. Right, I'm going to make this go in a circle here. Just watch the pendulum for one more moment. Good, good, good. I'm very pleased by that. Your aura is looking like it's quite back to normal. Good, good, good. Well, it looks like we didn't need the court physician after all, did we? Not this time. Although, there may be times in the future where I'm not completely able to help you. You know that. I'm glad that you believe in my skill. Could you tell the court physician that? I'd love to not be an apprentice anymore, but I know that I still have quite a lot to learn. But you know that I'll always do whatever I can to help you, right? Good. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Perhaps you should go back to your chambers and get a bit of rest. It can be quite taxing getting a curse removed. Okay. Well, if you ever need anything else, you know I'll always help you. Well, hopefully it won't be a curse from the forests of Ocelot next time. But whatever the case may be, you know you can always count on me. Alright. Go get some rest, Your Majesty. I'll see you later.